Creating a sketch when you already have a rough idea in your head and manage to make it onto the canvas is something most of us usually do before drawing. But sometimes, turning that mental image into an actual sketch isn't that easy. Or maybe I'm the one who struggles with it. That's why, in some cases, I don't even start with a sketch. Instead, there's one thing I always do now. And honestly, it feels way more efficient than jumping straight into the sketching.
Silhouette.
Now, don't get me wrong, I haven't been doing this forever. I only discovered how powerful this trick is about 3 or 4 months ago. But ever since then, I've noticed how much faster I can create any character in different poses without overthinking everything. And this can seriously level up your illustration, so pay attention. In this example, I'm trying to draw Nike, who's also the guitarist of a band. I imagine him holding his guitar, leaning dramatically backward like he's showing off how cool his armor and instrument look. And the silhouette would look something like this. Pretty simple, right? I'm not worrying about perspective or foreshortening here. I'm just focusing on the overall shape and the gesture. That's the key. My focus is purely on the rough idea and the gesture. If I hadn't told you this was going to be a Nike, you might have guessed something completely different. And that's the point. You can draw almost anything you want, as long as you can visualize it in a rough, simplified form like this. Once the silhouette feels right, then we move on to building the sketch on top of it. This part is simple, but there's one thing you absolutely need. A solid fundamentals. That's the foundation of everything in drawing. If you haven't studied fundamentals yet, go look them up. There are tons of great tutorials out there and they'll make a massive difference in your progress. Anyway, the sketch is done. And the next step would be coloring, but we'll save that for another video since that takes a bit more time. And let's try with another example. This time I'm gonna draw 3 characters at once. Again, I start with the silhouette and done. I really love this. I might turn this one into a book cover someday, so don't forget to subscribe. Now, I'll build the sketch on top of these shapes. Let's call this girl Olaf, this guy Olaf, and this uncle, yup, his name is Gordon. Don't forget to add a background so the composition feels more complete. And there we go, the sketch is finished. I really want to color all of this right now, but we'll save it for another video. And to sum everything up, first, imagine what you want to draw. Simple or complex, doesn't matter. Second, block in a rough shape on your canvas. Don't worry about details yet, this is just the foundation of your illustration. Third, build your sketch on top of the silhouette layer and then finish it. By the way, I made all of this in Ibis Paint X. If you're using it too and want to try the brushes I use, you can grab them through the link in the description. I also have coloring pages based on my sketch if you want to try. So I guess that's all for today, and thank you for watching. And if you enjoyed this video, please hit like and don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss the next upload. I'll see you guys in the next video, so happy learning and enjoy drawing.